Hey guys, it's about 6:30 in the morning. I apologize for my tired old voice, but thought I'd actually harvest some of the peppers and some of the things off the plants this morning, just because the pepper plants are actually loaded with peppers, and I don't want to stunt some of the plants. Some of these peppers have about pepper plants have about, I don't know, 10 or 11, some of them even 12 peppers on them, and they're actually huge, just huge peppers. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut them off and just let them ripen inside the house, as opposed to just leaving them on the plant so I don't stunt the growth. A lot of people have been asking me what kind of soil that I have, because the plants seem to be doing super well. So the soil I actually have in the boxes here is about 15% Elm Creek soil. The peat moss is at about 30%. I've got black soil, I've got sand at about 15%, and a compost as well at about 10%. So it's all mixed in, and as you can see, these are super healthy pepper plants. I mean, look at the size of the leaves. Really big, really healthy, happy plants. So today, I'm just going to actually harvest some of these and take them off. And I think we might even make some pizza or something this weekend, and that's about it. So I'm just going to harvest some of these and basically see how many I actually get out of here. And just so you know, today is June 23rd, and I'm harvesting, huge peppers in zone 3, which is, unless you're growing undercover, is really unheard of. It makes a big difference that you can actually control the climate inside the greenhouse, rather than sort of leaving the peppers outside to sort of deal with all the different elements that we do here, as I'm sure you do as well in your area. Some of these peppers are just lovely. Let's see what else. I mean, this plant is loaded. Wow. I'm thinking if I don't take some of these off, it might actually not even might not even give me any more peppers. And this is just off of one plant. Oh, there we go. Wow. What else do we have in here? Oh yeah, this is... I'm going to get quite a few peppers off this guy. I apologize that the leaves are in the way. Let's see what we got. And some of these are on the bottom too. I just want to take the ones off the bottom so that they don't get rotten because they're touching the dirt. Beautiful peppers. I mean, I said that 3 times because I just can't, it's just amazing to me that I'm harvesting this type of vegetable this time of the year, this early, in this zone. I wouldn't have been able to do it outside. I do have pepper plants outside, but they're not doing quite as well as what's in here. Let's see. This one dropped somewhere. Did he drop? Oh, there he is. See, this one was touching the dirt, so what they do is they just curl up. So that's what I'm going to do for the day. I'm just going to go around and harvest a lot of the pepper plants, and let some of them actually ripen on the inside of the house, just so I can give the plant a break, because I think that it's just producing so many peppers. I just don't want to stunt the plant. Now he is giving me more plants, like he is giving me more peppers, but I think it's okay if I harvest a few and maybe make some pizza. These are a sweet pepper, these tapered peppers, so we'll be using them as soon as they turn red. Even green. Green might even be nice too. But guys, growing under cover. Zone 3. Look at the size of these peppers. Beautiful. Can't wait to actually try them out in a recipe. So moving on down the line, I actually have a really big mustard plant sort of buried in here that I threw in here for an experiment. Really big, beautiful leaves. We actually harvested some the other night, and it actually tastes like horseradish, and it has the horseradish bite. Up here, you can also see that it's actually turning to seed. So it's, you know, throwing up some seed here. So basically what I'm going to do is save the seed and replant for next year. But also you can, if you don't want to do that, when the seed is available, you can actually take this and make your own grainy mustard. So if anybody wants to try that out, it's actually really cool to do. But nice, big, beautiful, healthy leaves, very minimal bug damage. So I've already gone ahead and cut some of that off because we'll be using that. We actually had it in burgers last night and it brought tears to my eyes. It's so hot and it's so good. And then next to these ones, we actually have I call it the cucumber wall. As you can see, my cucumbers are actually growing way past where I had them tied up. So I have to be creative here and probably have them growing up maybe up to the ceiling and across. I'm not sure yet. But for right now, I will have to come in here and just harvest actually some of the dill pickles. I say dill pickles because really that's what we're going to be using them for. My son he loves the dill pickles, so we'll be doing some pickling this weekend. But still loaded with lots of blossoms. It's still got a lot of pickles that it's making, so I'm kind of excited about that. I mean, I don't even know what I'm going to do with all of these. After the pickling cucumbers, we actually have regular cucumbers. Now, next to the cucumbers, of course, I've got my celebrity hybrid plants, the tomato plants, and they're doing fantastic in here. I can't really complain. The leaves are super healthy. Now, it has been hot in here, so that might actually explain some of the leaf curl that you're seeing. It's trying to tell me that, hey, it's getting hot in here. Our heat's actually going into the 90s this week. So, but these guys are starting to put on the tomatoes. Now, I do have another set of celebrity tomatoes that actually have full tomatoes on them, and they're green. That was in my last video, and I'll probably be harvesting those within the next week or so. But we do have cucumbers, full-size cucumbers. And it's putting many, many, many on. I'm probably going to be tired of cucumbers after a while. We've got some new cucumbers all growing here, all starting all through the plant. So super happy in here. So I think what we'll do is I think I'm gonna have some cucumber later. Take this, I'm gonna harvest that. Really nice, no bug damage. Looking forward to throwing this on a sandwich or something later. Zone 3. It's possible. Here's my little Swiss chard patch. It actually was bigger, but we've harvested quite a bit. But Swiss chard, basically, when you cut it, just keeps growing. It's just like a weed. So we're going to be harvesting some of that too. Probably having it tonight with dinner. But just tons and tons of Swiss chard. Really great colors too. I love the rainbow chard. Let's see what's going on in the beet patch. Okay, not too bad. Decent sized beet. Definitely can cut this down and make something with it, and you can even make borscht. But we got quite a few beets, so we can definitely pickle some of these or make them into soup or even juice them. Really great colors too. I'm going to add that to our pile. I just want to check the underside of my watermelon here and see what we've got for a field spot. And what I mean by that is basically where the watermelon's been sitting, whether you have it in a field or you have it kind of like in a greenhouse or, you know, in your garden. It's starting to get kind of, it's not there yet, but it's starting to get sort of that yellowy sort of field what I call field spot on the bottom, which indicates, because these are only sugar babies, so they won't get very big, but it usually indicates that it's beginning to ripen, so that's good. So maybe a couple more weeks and we'll have some watermelon. That's great. Definitely not ripe. Not yet. But over here, our zucchini, remember I said I cut 9 zucchinis off? Look at all the zucchini I got back. I also trimmed the leaves. When you actually prune your zucchini, it ends up giving you way more zucchini, but do we really need more zucchini? I don't know. But, you know, nice sized zucchinis starting to all come in. I have 4 of these plants planted, so some really nice zucchini. I'm afraid I'll be doing some more relishing. Probably, I'm gonna say probably next week. Now I could harvest this right now if I wanted to and, you know, eat it, but I think what I'll do is I'll just let it grow slightly a little bigger. Maybe I'll grill some on the barbecue. I haven't decided yet, but I'm counting about 8 more zucchini on here, so definitely gonna be a relish week next week. And of course, not quite ready yet, but the sweet potato bed is looking amazing. Look how long everything is. It's just, I just cannot wait. It's almost like Christmas morning. I can't wait to actually harvest this and see if the potatoes are under there. I love sweet potatoes. Okay, I can't complain. Got some mustard greens, some beets. There's way more beets in the garden. I just didn't pick them all. And then, of course, our haul of peppers. Lots and lots and lots more peppers. And then here's the pickling cucumbers. So we'll be doing something with those. And then, of course, the cucumbers as well, the regular slicing cucumbers. So not bad overall for, you know, the time of the year that it is and growing under cover. As you can tell, there's very little bug damage. The fruit is pretty much almost perfect in terms of even just any kind of viral conditions or bacterial conditions for the vegetables. So I'm pretty happy with that. It's going to be nice to have some fresh sliced cucumber. And that's it. Next week, we'll most likely be harvesting tomatoes, so I'm looking forward to that. Have a great weekend, guys.